We just took apart our hydraulic cylinder.
How's that? Another one bites the dust, another one dies, and another one dies.
Hello! She was old and neglected, so we cut her to bare holes and built her up from the ground with our blood, sweat and tears.
So follow our journey as we plan to sail her to new destinations and make lasting memories.
We just took apart our hydraulic cylinder and we're going to double check and make sure that it's still good to go, and if we don't have to replace it, so we're going to check out the seals and everything and make sure they're okay. If it's good, then we'll keep the one we have. If it doesn't look like it's in good condition, the cylinder itself, then we'll have to get a new one, but hopefully that's not the case. Our cylinder was pretty grummy, so we opted to clean and polish her up.
So the first step of polishing our components is taking it all apart, and I'll explain to you how we took it apart. So you got to turn it, you'll find a little circlip in there. You take it out of the hole, you rotate it, push it into the cavity, and then continue rotating until the ring goes on the inside of the hub, and you simply just pull off the end caps. Then we're taking this is some hand cleaner, so just degreasing hand cleaner with a bit of grit, and what we're doing is we're gonna clean the outside of the part. So we're degreasing it and taking a little bit of that oxidation off the brass component, and this is one of the end caps, and you'll see actually a lot of this already starts bringing out that brass color, and after that we'll polish it up. So after the first wash, they've gone from what they used to be to that kind of finish, and now let the polishing begin.
We used 2000 grit sandpaper to do the first fine cut. You can alternatively use a denim mop wheel with polishing compound to get the same effect. Time to assemble our newly polished parts with new seals. We use some hot water to soften up the seals to ease for inserting them, and lube them up with HF15 mineral oil. We lubricated all parts while assembling. Assembling the cylinder is the same as disassembling it, however the seals are a bit of a challenge to get in the first time. Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't already and click on the notification bell.
There's a little bit of a South African sunset going on at the moment. What we're doing at the moment is we're installing lights. So we're going to have a white light over here, we're going to have a red one over there, and another red one over here, so we can select our night lights, and then when we just want to chill in the anchorage or whatever, we can turn on our white light. And we managed to get a good deal on these halo ones. The guys were clearing out shop on them, so when they complete they look like this, and they're going to go like that, and we'll run the piping. Remember, if you haven't seen when we built this Dodger, go check that video out, and there's conduit in here, so all we got to do now is just run a new electrical line, and that's going to run into the electrical panel. It's 6:15 now, and I've just wired these to a temporary circuit on the electrical board, and the reason why that is because there's going to be a electrical panel outside too where you'll control these lights from, because non-criticals, so I want them to be controlled from outside so you can switch on between whatever. If there's space I'll put it on the inside, but if not they'll stay on the outside panel. So we just ran a temporary connection to do the testing. How's that? That looks good. That looks so good. I like that.
How does it look good? Yo, good thing we already put one.
That's good. That looks good. So now obviously these will run on two separate circuits. One for the night lights and one for these ones. But that's good light. And these are cheap and I've got lots of them, so these will last the test of time. So yeah, cable's in, and I'll just screw everything together.
Good stuff to read.
So we just finished with the install now, and that cable trunk it in nicely and run it into where it should be. But there they set in place. Looking good. Looking good. So, we've got our outside lights in and fitted, and they're so pretty. Got two reds and one white. So, night without nav lights. Sweet. Another one off the list. Take it off, honey. Take it off. Come take it off the list. But lights. Oh,
No, I like it.
no! Take it off!
Why are you taping it?
Because I'm going to cut it with the jigsaw, and the jigsaw vibrates. If you don't tape it, it damages the paintwork.
Oh.
How sexy is that?
Our speaker was rocking outside, so now we can jam and work at the same time.
Another one bites the dust, another one dies, and another one dies, another one dies tonight.
We also finished our headliner. So our headliner is finished, and literally we finished it 2 seconds ago and look where Ricky is already. Taking things off.
Another one off. On to the next one. Let's go.
Oh, that's so cool. And installed our pull down blinds. Hello. Goodbye. Honey, take it off.
One more.
How many are we on?
I don't know. 20 odd. 22 to go.
Stay tuned till next week where we work and install our toilets and synthetic Dyneema lifelines. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't already and give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to support our production, you can do so by joining our awesome Patreon family, make a once-off donation via PayPal, or buy a shirt via our website. Links on the description below.